Boing boing. Played enough Call of Duty to know that that's a care package. Caution, falling rocks. I'll take it. But I will also run. I seriously not like have any water.
Citizen, do not be alarmed. The responders are here to help. Remain calm. The responders are remain calm. The responders are watching out for you.
Ah, feels like a cat just farted. I don't know what just happened. Where'd all my vats go? Oh, there we go. Can you feel the rats tonight? It can be us. Oh, there's a dead person. It's a recently dead person.
Is this thing on? Great. survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story. Let's dump shit go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. Maybe I was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. I pressed the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello? Hello there? I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie Mae, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors. He didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watauga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
So that's pretty cool. You can over-encumber yourself, and you just suffer an AP penalty.
Sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions, yeah. A little peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother, chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
I don't feel bad for that. Man, there's two players.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. Beyond what? On what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long and things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories,
That scared me.
anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series The Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University, final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. With my little brother, he went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived.
While you're here, why
Eventually,
not
the
grab
responders
a
formed and I
stim
signed
pack
up right away.
or two?
It was so hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been... I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe, just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben Ami, signing off for now.
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you. It sure is great to see living human beings again. That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, but I only have 6 caps? Oh, is that what that was trying to tell me? See, now I follow. Now I get it. Alright, give me just a second, alright?
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying
What stuff? Brahmin outside.
Interview 2, Reverend Delbert Winters. You know, I've got the heat on in the house, and the cats, like, okay, I've got my computer room, and the cats are just like, oh, yeah, so, you know, we want to be in the warm room. I'm like, cool, no problem. So I leave, you know, my computer room door just slightly cracked, just enough for them to fit through. So they can come and go as they please. Well, these idiots decide that that's not good enough, and they have to ram their way through the door, sending it wide open, taking any of the heat that the room has accumulated since their last entry, and it goes bye-bye.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
I'm just following this lady's messages all across the wasteland. Whoa. Okay, they need to fix that.
All in order has prevailed. Unidentified.
Automated warnings all responders. Control hands out of control. Evacuate the building. And shut down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, we'll have to reboot the server. Again.
Yeah, they need to fix that, because that's definitely the wrong weapon fire. Music that was gonna touch a suspense to it. Hello. Hello? I can hear you talk. I can see that you're trying to talk. Let us be friends. Hello? Oh, wait a minute. These aren't actual players. Right? Hello?
Just talking to this? Oh, yeah, am I loud enough? Okay. Hi. What do you want me to say exactly? Yeah, so just talk about how you got here and maybe a little bit about your life. This is a historic document. Go ahead, Tabitha. Okay. Okay, so, well, thanks. Okay. I've been sober for 9 days. I got here 9 days ago. My name is Tabitha. And this is my story. I just found out about everything. The war, the bombs, I just realized this was really happening. For years, I thought the chems were playing tricks with my mind, hurting my brain. Thought it was the worst trip ever. Every time I'd come out of my haze long enough to look for food, I'd find more chems and, well, they kept going. And I kept seeing madness. Look, I would have been wandering around fighting giant rats and eating garbage if not for the responders. They're good folks. That doc in the church, got me some meds that are helping out a lot. And they have group therapy meetings, and It's good. It's good. I think it's helpful.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know it
But
went
listen,
that way.
You should avoid the mountains. They'll just get you mixed up. Get you doing things you don't want to do. Hurting people mostly. And there are so many chems up there. I spent too long there and I hurt people. I couldn't think right. I couldn't.
Oh, it's okay, Tabitha. Remember what we said in the group? Take your Addictol and rest, and things will be okay soon. It's okay. We're here for you.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Hey, y'all know where to find the farmhand
When I feel
supervisors?
better, I'm going out west now. Getting out of this place. Getting out, getting away from the chems, all of this. I feel better every day, but, you know, years of chems, years of rads, years of sleeping in the mud. It adds up. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to sleep now, okay?
Okay. Thanks for sharing your story, Tabitha. Get some sleep. You'll be okay. You're safe now.
Well, that's not a creepy message at all. Wishes I need to bathe?
Equipment contaminated. Assistance required. Equipment contaminated. Assistance required.
I don't get it. Ooh, chemistry set. Make all of the drugs. Lily. Ah. Talk about hard. Brain fungi. Oh, hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. You get water too.
The responder. Thank you for your service, volunteer.
just happened? I'm not a guest. I have full access. I think I do.
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and, showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Uh-huh. You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but you never realize how important some things will be down the road, do you?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dutha?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So, keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. Each their own.
Okay, got it. Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course! I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well. I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. Then there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Class dismissed.
Well, there certainly is a lot to do. Hey, Spectra 44. Can you hear me, my man? Haha! What? You can't hear me. It says that it's recording my audio. Oh, okay. There we go. I can hear clearly now, the mic is on. Sorry, I'm just kind of focused. I'm not really talking all that much. Some disgusting sounds though. I do have Fortnite, but I don't particularly play it. I kind of stick to Black Ops and Overwatch. And she's dead.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while.
He does know how 360 no
After
scope.
a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe.
Server
They
shut
had a
down.
problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily.
Almost 6 o'clock.
People were boiling water, but
7, 8,
not
9.
long
I think that's 9
enough to
o'clock
make it
Eastern
safe.
time.
So,
Yeah,
I stepped on
that's when the beta shuts down. That sucks.
the contamination, and I will teach
Maybe I'll get on
folks
some
how
Black
to
Ops
properly
afterwards.
boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't collapse too. Take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Hi, Mr. Handy. Hey, raw poop. I love this music. Oops. Who's out here? You know, I hope during that really long scene, when you're loading into the environment after moving through the door, you can't be attacked. Oh, that's cool. Bye. Maybe it's marking everybody as an enemy. You've earned Piccolo experience. I feel like I've been here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. That makes sense. I get it. I understand now. Okay, see, seriously, did you hear that? That was a lot of, like, really fast consecutive gunfire. I don't think that gunfire actually existed. You don't even see me as an enemy unit. It's weird. Huh. Must be fighting free experience. No. Fallout 76 is currently offline. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. EDT, so Eastern time, I guess. So 11, 12, 1, so 12, 1, 2. It's 11 or 12 o'clock tomorrow Pacific time. Weird. Okay. Well, gonna give that a shot then. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching if you see this in the future or if you never see this again. Thank you for watching. Thank you even if you didn't see it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, or don't do any of it, and just leave me a view. Or, you know, subscribe, you know. Show us love. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and remember, seedlings, spread far and free.